Soccer, the beautiful game. For thousands of years, people around the world have enjoyed playing games. Many of these games include players kicking a ball toward another team's goal. Today, soccer is by far the most popular of these games. Why is the sport so loved by people everywhere? People can play soccer outdoors in all kinds of weather. Sports is easy to learn and it's helps players stay fit. The only equipment is you need is the ball. Best of all, it's great fun. The beginning of soccer. People played early types of soccer in Britain starting in the 8th century. The game, which is called football, was much rougher back then. And there weren't many rules. A paved school or playground in the early 1900s wasn't good for playing the rough types of soccer, so new rules were invented. Soccer became a regular part of school because of the teamwork needed to play. Modern soccer began in England in 1863, when soccer was called association football and rugby football became children's sports. Soccer players mainly moved the ball with their feet, while rugby players also used their hands. Modern soccer rules began in late 1830s, 1930s, and continue to change even today. Soccer around the world. People in almost every country play soccer. The sport is popular among both adults and children. People of every background and religion loved soccer. Most people think of soccer as an outdoor sport, but it can also play indoors. Men's soccer has been part of all but two Summer Olympic Games. Women's soccer was added in 1996. Soccer has been played in Paralympics since it began in 1984 and in 2004. The Paralympics added blind soccer as well. All level play. About 240 million people in more than 300,000 clubs play soccer. Estimates place the number of fans as high as 3.5 billion. Three, thus half the total number of the people on Earth. Federation Federation International is the football association. FIFA is in charge of professional soccer. Founded in 1904, FIFA has 209, 209, 209 member countries as the early 2015. The country have teams that compete for a chance to play in the World Cup. The World Cup is a competition to see which team is the best in the world. 32 teams play in the World Cup, which take place every 4 years. In the United States, the United States Soccer Federation USSF or US Soccer is the main soccer group. There are professional men's, women's and children's soccer teams. Soccer is popular among students of all ages. You don't even have to be on the team to enjoy the sport. As few as two people can play the game in the park or on the playground. Playing soccer. A soccer field called pitch has a net at each other. each end. Each team tries to score a goal by getting the ball into other team's net. They also try to stop the other team from scoring. The soccer team has 11 players, one goalie, and 10 field players. The field players are into three kinds of players. Forward mainly try to score a goal, defender mainly try to keep the other team from scoring. Midfielders switch between these two positions. Field players are allowed to touch the ball only with their feet, legs, chest, and head. The goalie can use their hands when playing within the penalty area. The goalie's main job is to stop any ball that gets past their team defenders. The match starts with a kickoff. The ball is placed on the center spot, and a member of starting team passes to a ball and a teammate. The starting team tries to move the ball down the pitch and score a goal. If the ball goes out of bounds, the other teams gain control of the balls. If the other team moves the ball out of the bounds, the starting team keeps control of the ball. In some cases, a player gets too rough with a player on the other team. What happened? The other team is given free penalty kick. Both players must learn many skills to play well. Those skills include kicking, dribbling, passing, trapping, heading, and shooting to score a goal. They must also know how to get the ball away from the player with different kinds of tackle. Soccer is a good form of exercise. Field players can cover up to 7 miles during the match. They must be able to start and stop quickly. They need to have enough strength to last the entire match. Soccer greats. Pele is considered the greatest soccer player in the history of the sport. He played center forward for Brazil national team from 1956 to 1977. He set a record by making 1,201 goals during his career. Even though he more retired more than 35 years ago, his record still stands. Brianna Scurry started as a goalkeeper for the United States women's national team national team USW USWNT in 1994. Her winning save in a 1999 championship game rocketed her to fame. During her career she won or earned every single trophy and award within her field. She made it to the National Hall of Fame in 2017. Mia Hamm was the first big star of women's soccer. She helped the United States win two Women's World Cups, including the first one in 1991. She also won two Olympic gold medals. Marta Vieira da Silva is a Brazilian forward. She has been named FIFA World Player of the Year 6 times, from 2006 to 2010, and again in 2018. In 2019, she recorded her 17th World Cup goal. This made her the all-time highest World Cup goal scorer across gender. Even with the amazing record like this, women have being underpaid compared to men. Stars like USWNT member Megan Rapinoe protested for equal pay. In 2022, US Soccer agreed to start paying men and women equally. Getting involved. Students who don't already play soccer can find out if the city or town has a soccer club. Clubs may have teams for different age groups. A coach will help build skills and teach the rule of the game. It is a great way it's a great way to make new friends and learn about fair play and teamwork. Many students play just for fun and the other work toward playing as professional when they are older. Either way, they will be taking part in an exciting sport that loved by people all around the world.